What if I told you that air you are breathing right now could be silently killing you? It is not a horror movie, it is the reality we live in today. Air pollution is responsible for over 7 million deaths every year. That is more than the war, terrorism, and all natural disaster combined. And yet it is invisible, often unnoticed until it's too late. But what if I told you that there is a hope, that understanding this crisis is the first step towards solving it? Welcome to Chronicle of Society, where we bring you stories that matter, stories that impact you, your community, and the world. This video is a part of our ongoing series focusing on global crises and real life solutions. Today we are tackling air pollution, what it is, where it comes from, how it harms us, and most importantly, how we can fight back. Stick with us as we uncover the layers of this silent killer armed with facts, science, and practical solutions. This is not just about awareness, it is about actions because together we can change the air we breathe. Have you ever stopped to think about what is really in the air around you? Let's decode this, the science behind air pollution. What exactly is the air pollution? In simple terms, it is the presence of harmful substance in the air we breathe. These substances come from a variety of sources, both natural like volcanic eruptions and wildfires and human-made, such as factories, vehicles and even household activities. Now let's dig deeper into the types of pollutants. There are two main categories, primary pollutants and secondary pollutants. Primary pollutants are directly emitted into atmosphere like carbon dioxide from vehicles or sulfur dioxide from power plants. Secondary pollutants, on the other hand, forms when primary pollutants react chemically in the atmosphere. An example is ground level ozone, a key component of smoke. But real danger lies in tiny particles known as PM2.5 and PM10. PM stands for particulate matter and the number refers to their size in micrometer. These particles are small that PM2.5 can penetrate deep into your lungs, even entering your bloodstream. According to the World Health Organization, 99% of global population is exposed to air that exceeds safe pollution level. Another key player is nitrogen dioxide, primarily from vehicle emission, which contributes to respiratory diseases and reduces lungs functions. Similarly, volatile organic compounds found in everything from industrial solvents to household cleaning products can cause both short-term irritations and long-term health issues including cancer. Then there is acid rain, a product of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxides combining with atmospheric moisture. These acidic precipitations damage crops, forests and even buildings. Science may sound complicated, but its message is simple. Polluted air is toxic air. Do you think it is the most dangerous pollutant in your daily life? Now let's move indoors, where pollution hides in plain sight. You might think that staying inside keep you safe, but studies have shown that indoor air can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. One major source, solid fuels like wood, coal and crop waste, often used in rural households for cooking. When these fuels burn, they release harmful pollutants like carbon monoxide and PM2.5, which can cause several respiratory issues. According to WHO, indoor air pollution leads to approximately 3.2 million deaths annually, with women and children disproportionately affected. Even in modern homes, pollutants like volcanics from cleaning agents, paints and furniture contributes to poor air quality. And it's now forget radon, a naturally occurring radioactive gas that can seep into homes and a leading cause of lung cancer. Poor ventilation turns your home into a pollution trap. How often do you think about the air quality inside your home? Now, let's step outside. The air in our cities is a toxic cocktail. One of the major culprits, vehicles, which emits a significant portions of global pollutants including carbon monoxide and nitrogen monoxide. According to the IEA, the transport sector accounts for roughly 24% of global carbon dioxide emissions. Industries add to the problem by releasing sulfur dioxide, particulate matters and other pollutants. But in countries like India, there is another unique factor, stubble burning. This practice, common during harvest season, contributes significantly to the smoke that blanks cities like Delhi in winter, pushing the air quality index AQI to hazardous level. A recent study by Lancet Planetary Health found that in 2020, air pollution in 2019 contributed to over 1.67 million deaths in India alone. These are not just numbers, they are lives cut short. What action do you think governments should prioritize to reduce outdoor air pollution? Now that we have explored where air pollution comes from, let's talk about what it does to us. And trust me, the numbers are alarming. According to the WHO, air pollution is responsible for 7 million premature deaths every year. Let that sink in. 7 million lives lost annually to something as fundamental as the air we breathe. The health impacts of air pollutants are both immediate and long-term. Short-term exposure to pollutants like PM2.5, nitrogen dioxide and ozone can cause symptoms like coughing, wheezing and shortness of breath. But the real danger lies in prolonged exposure. Over time, these pollutants damage your lungs, heart and even your brain. Let's break it down further. Respiratory diseases like asthma, bronchitis and even lung cancers are directly linked to air pollution. According to a report by the American Lungs Association, people living in high pollution areas have a 20% higher risk of lung cancer. And it is not just about your lungs. Cardiovascular diseases are another major concern. Pollutants enter the bloodstreams, causing inflammations and increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. The global burden of disease studies found that air pollution is the leading environmental risk factor for cardiovascular disease worldwide. And if you think children are safe, think again. Studies shows that children exposed to high level of air pollution have reduced lung growth and functions, and they are more likely to develop chronic conditions like asthma. In fact, air pollution contributes to about 6 lakh child deaths annually according to UNICEF. But perhaps the most shocking finding is the link between air pollution and neurological disorders. Emerging research suggests that fine particulate matter can cross the blood-brain barrier, increasing the risk of conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Air pollution does not discriminate, it affects everyone, but the burden is heavier on vulnerable population. children, the elderly, and those with pre-existing health conditions. Have you or someone you know experienced health issues that could be linked to air pollution? Now we have painted a grim picture. It is time for hope because while air pollution is a massive challenge, it is not an unsolvable one. First, let's talk about what government can do. Policies and regulations play a crucial role in tackling air pollution. Many countries are already adopting stricter emission standards for vehicles and industries. For instance, the Bharat Stage 6 norms in India aims to reduce vehicular emissions drastically. Similarly, transitioning from coal-based power plant to renewable energy source like winds and solar can significantly cut down greenhouse gas emissions. Another key area is stubble burning. Government can incentivize farmers to drop sustainable farming practice such as using crop reduce management machines. These machines not only eliminate the need for burning but also improve soil health. On a community level, urban planning can make a big difference. Cities need to invest in public transport systems, cycling lane and green space. Trees act as natural air filters, absorbing pollutants and releasing oxygen. But governments and communities alone can't solve this crisis. As individuals, we also have a role to play. Simple steps like using energy efficient appliances, reducing vehicle usage, and opting for carpooling or public transport can make a big impact. At home, ensure proper ventilations and consider using air purifiers to improve indoor air quality. Reducing the use of products that release volcanics such as synthetic air fresheners and cleaning agents also helps. The UNEP states that with collective actions we can reduce global air pollution level by 30% by 2030. It is ambitious but achievable. Every small action contributes to a larger solution. What action will you take today to contribute to cleaner air? Give me your answer in comment box. So, what is the takeaway here? Air pollution is a global crisis affecting every breath we take. From outdoor pollutant choking our cities to indoor hazards lurking in our homes. The threat is real, but it is not insurmountable. The good news, we have the tools to fight back. With collective actions, policies change, technologies, innovations and individuals' responsibility, we can turn the tide. Remember, the air we breathe connects us all. Reducing pollutions, we are not just saving the environment, we are safeguarding our health and future. Every step, no matter how small, it counts. So start today. So thank you for watching Chronicle of Society. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up, share it with others and subscribe for more thought-provoking contents. Let's work together to create a cleaner, happier world. So how will you take actions to make our air cleaner? Let's know in the comments. Until take care.